So one of the things I love about the film is it's super immersive, to a point where like you feel all the anxiety and the unease of the characters. But one of the moments where you feel a true release of emotion and just kind of like you feel great about the characters at one point is that moment where you sing and the dance to Bon Jovi, which I thought was just such a beautiful moment in the film in general. Just like I felt so great for the character in that moment. So I was wondering for each of you, is there a one particular song that makes you want to get up and dance and sing like that in that scene, a particular song that does that for you?
So many songs for me.
I go in different waves. At the moment, well, from lockdown, Dua Lipa, Future Nostalgia was an album I played at 6 o'clock on the dot every night. It went on, glass of wine, and we just danced around the kitchen.
Do you do vinyl?
We do have vinyl, but not that one. That was because that was in our kitchen. So we don't have vinyl in there. But yeah, we do have vinyl.
Dakota, I've talked to you a few times in the past, and I think you're such a brilliant actress. And one of the things I've talked to you about before is this idea of sometimes your characters will have the same tattoos that you have, and sometimes you'll do something different with that. And I find that really interesting because in this case, and I could be wrong, it looks like you had some of your real tattoos and some of them were not yours. So in your mind as an actor, does that mean part of the character is kind of like you and the other parts are not? Like, how do you differentiate that? I found that so interesting.
Well, sometimes some of my tattoos wouldn't work for a character, and I'll cover some of them and not others. And then with this film, I added some, which was right for her. And then in other films, I'll cover them completely.
I just think it's a really interesting character choice. I just find those things to be really super fascinating.
I've never thought of that it's part of you if your tattoos are...
Yeah.
Yeah. Never thought of it.
There's a great moment, Olivia, where you go to a theater. I think it's called Cinema Titania, which is a theater now that I really want to go to. Because
We went there.
It's worth going.
We went there for my birthday, remember?
What did you see?
We screened Life is Beautiful.
Oh my God.
And had amazing food.
It was Dakota's birthday, and she picked
everyone
the
was
saddest film.
I know, I don't know. I felt so bad after.
Instead of going on to carry on drinking, we went, okay, thank you so much. Good night. And everyone went home.
Yeah.
What I wanted to ask you is this movie you're in, Lost Daughter, is coming out in theaters and Netflix. And to me, there's nothing better than the theatrical experience. Obviously, what happens to your character in that scene is not the quintessential theatrical experience you want to have. Right. So I wanted to ask each of you, do you have a memory of a favorite movie that you saw in a theater that the communal aspect of it made it more special for you?
I do remember going to see Star Wars, the original, long before you were born,
Wow.
probably, the first Star Wars, and just going with my brother and mum and dad. But he's quite a bit older than me, my brother, and I was so thrilled to be going on a cinema trip when it was dark, when my big brother was there. I don't know why I've never forgotten that. I don't necessarily remember the communal spirit of other people. I was just really excited that I was finally old enough to go to the cinema with my mum and dad and my brother.
What is that movie with the cameras that are like hidden in the room? Scary movies? There's like...
Paranormal Activity.
What is Paranormal Activity? Oh. See, I saw that in a theater in like... I can't remember where we were, but it was... Everyone in the theater was very vocal, and it was really funny. Really funny.
I can't watch scary films.